Hey guys, this is Taylor Harden at Funtown RV in Cleveland, and today we're going to be looking at the Big Country 3560 SS. Come on. To start off with, the hitch, we got the Kurt Rotaflex. That's what's coming on the new 22s. That's going to be on every one you see here at Funtown. So right here in the front storage area, we're going to have the bottom compartment. Great storage, or if you want to go generator, this is where it would be. Most of these units are pre-wired for it. They don't come with it though. In the top front storage compartment, we got good storage here, as well as all the Big Countries are coming with the More Ride Easy Reels, so we don't have to drag that cable across the gravel at the campsite anymore. Tucked up, out of the way, nice. On the off-door side, we have access to our massive pass-through storage, as well as we have our hot and cold water filter, easy switch from city to dry to tank fill, easy winterization, and we don't have to reach up under the unit anymore to release our gray tanks and our black water. So on the Big Countries, they're coming with the Lippert electronic leveling. That's a 6-point auto level, so no longer are we having to run up here, make a few cranks, run back, see if it passes the eyeball test. It does it all for you, and it'll be within bubble if you were to put a level to it. We also have massive front pass-through storage. People really don't like throwing around best in class, but sometimes it's appropriate. This is massive. Some people, you can even charge rent for it. So we've checked out a few things on the outside of this Big Country. We're about to jump on the inside. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the video. Let's go take a look. All right, so on the inside, the 3560 SS, we're gonna have standard table and chairs. We're not locked into having that fixed dinette. A lot of people like having the flexibility of being able to move the chairs around and do what they need to do on the inside. We're going to have the Coastal Comfort collection. This is going to have massaging, heated seats, and electric recline and decline. All right, so typically in RVs, you're going to see one of 3 types of pull-out couches. You're going to have one, the traditional pull-out, the trifold, or the jackknife. In the 3560 SS, this is going to be the trifold. So saves a little bit of space, but we still get a full bed. Over at the entertainment center, all of our Big Countries are coming with the Furrion TVs. Here at Funtown, we have these things decked out with all the bells and whistles up front. We're also going to have the wireless charging station. That's going to be equipped in a couple different places in the unit, so keep your eyes peeled. We're going to have the Connex radio sound system. On this unit, it's going to be zone A, B, and C for inside, outside, and those are going to function independently of each other. Furrion 40-inch fireplace. Couple major questions we get about these is, are they gas or electric? They are fully electric. These use no gas at all. And the second question we get is, do they put out enough heat? Yes, these things put out a ton of heat. Room this size, if you wanted it to, this thing will sweat you out of here. There's a good chance you might not even have to use your furnace. So anytime we can cut down on gas usage is a plus. Stepping over into the kitchen, there's a couple things you'll start to notice in the kitchen of the 3560 SS. 3560 SS is coming in with the big full-size pantry, big deep drawers, plenty of room to store all of our pots, pans, food, utensils, anything you want to fit in there. In the kitchen, we're going to have the full-size Insignia range and oven. As you can see, plenty of space in this. They didn't take any shortcuts here in the kitchen. These are all residential appliances. With the microwave, we're going to have the full-size Insignia microwave. Plenty of space to do whatever you need to do in the microwave. They didn't take any shortcuts here in the kitchen. This is all residential appliances. Full-size Insignia refrigerator. Plenty of space. This is a residential refrigerator. We can fit everything we need to in here. And then we're going to have the big, deep ice box with ice maker. That's a clutch feature for the full-timers. They want that ice maker. One thing that 3560 SS does a great job of is here on the island, tons of drawer space. A lot of units in this class are not going to have this much space here on the island. stepping on over to the underneath the sink area, this is something you always want to check. Manufacturers are sneaky sometimes. They'll chock this thing full of plumbing and there won't be any usable space. Big Country did a really good job. That's a ton of usable space underneath the sink. So here on the island in the 3560 SS, great countertop space. A lot of times with the smaller units, the island, you lose a little bit of counter space. Not in this unit. Great food prep area. And then what they did a really good job of was the full-size farm-style sink. We don't have that middle divider. We can fit everything we need to in there. One of the themes you'll notice in the 3560 SS is all the storage. It starts in the living room and just continues through the whole unit. Up front is where we have our control panel. We can check our black, gray, battery, everything at the push of a button. All of our lights, slides, it's all controlled from here. One spot, nice and easy. Coat storage, additional shelves. They pretty well put storage in every little nook and cranny they could in this thing. Moving into the front of the coach, this is going to come with the Dometic AC. Here at Funtown, we try and get as many upgrades as we can right off the bat. This unit's going to have a 15K AC in the main and a 13.5 here in the back. So it's going to be able to keep it nice and cool on those Texas summer days. So one thing the 3560 SS is going to have, and be sure and check with your sales rep on it, is the side-by-side washer and dryer. That's becoming a big requirement for the full-time RVer. So as we step into the restroom of the 3560 SS, there's a couple things you're going to notice. Counter space and just general space in the restroom. They did a really good job of not making it feel cramped. It's got a great walk-in shower, great counter space, good storage in the cabinetry. They did a really good job in here. All right, so we're in the master suite in this 3560 SS. Great space. The first thing you're going to notice is instead of a north-south bed, they put the king-size mattress on the slide, east to west orientation. Really opens up the room for good space. You can walk all the way around. No longer do we have to just walk in the master and just fall on the bed because there's no space for anything else. We also put the 30-inch Furrion, the smaller counterpart to what we have in the living room. We put it in the master. So we're able to heat master bedroom with more than enough heat. Keep this thing at whatever temp you want. But on the flip side, if you like it cold, we have our own Dometic thermostat in the master as well. So we can turn that AC on, get this thing cranked down into the 60s where we can sleep good. You'll notice we have the his and her USB ports on each side of the mattress. We have USB ports over here, plugs, lights, another wireless charging port. So in addition to the Furrion, we also have TV already in the unit, in the master. And then look at all the great cabinetry and storage space we have in the master. We have a full ward, cabinets, drawers, everything you could think of, they got on this thing. One of the big hitters in this floor plan is the massive front storage you're going to see on this. Great hanging storage, built-in shoe racks already. They did a really good job of utilizing their usable space here with depth and width. In most units, you don't find both. They did a really good job on this one. Guys, thanks for walking the 3560 SS with me today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on the video. As always, the fun starts here.